catch up with Kevin McCarthy because we had a little moment on this show yesterday.
We did?
About Dunkin Donuts, which really isn't even called that anymore. It's called Dunkin. Kevin and I didn't know that. Our newsroom was split on the issue, but you missed the show yesterday. Take a look.
Go ahead. I'm just going to say, it's like when Dunkin dropped the donuts. It's still Dunkin Donuts. For me,
Did they drop the donuts?
Yeah, it's just Dunkin.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
It's just called America runs on what?
But that's
Dunkin'.
the first
That's
name.
The slogan.
That's the
America,
first...
and they no longer are called Dunkin Donuts. It's not even on the sign
I'll
anymore.
call Ben Affleck and ask him for confirmation of this.
It's true. Yeah. It's like when Dunkin.
But that's the first word.
So let me say this.
I still don't believe this.
Haley, did you know yesterday or did you not know?
I had no idea. Full disclosure.
All right, all three of us.
Yeah, I want to
Joe.
say, because yesterday I was made to believe I was the only one, along with Katie, who didn't know this. When I got off the air, there were at least 20 other people or whatever that didn't know this information as well. Also, their website is still DunkinDonuts.com.
Do you go to Dunkin' for the coffee or the donuts?
For the coffee.
I go for the donuts.
Yeah, but I also don't understand, like, there are still stores that say Dunkin' Donuts on their store.
Kevin's been talking about this all day.
ridiculous.
This is really stuck in his craw. He wants it to go back to Dunkin' Donuts. You're going to have to call Ben Affleck about that.
I will. Let me
so,
just text him real quick.
So we had our photojournalist go around and ask folks if they were on Team Katie and Kevin and actually not knowing about this, or if they were, you know, closer to Massachusetts maybe and up to speed. Take a listen.
I feel like I didn't notice too much, and then one time though when it did stick out to me, I thought it was like a Mandela effect sort of thing, and I was like, maybe I misremembered, and it's never been Dunkin' Donuts, so I've just, for the most part, not thought about it too much.
It is Dunkin' now, yeah.
I say Dunkin' now. Just the ease of like saving some time on typing it all out, just say Dunkin'.
I'm a Rhode Island, New England guy. I've known Dunkin' for a long time. I don't even look at the menu. I know what I'm going to get when I come in. I don't care what the signs say.
I'm just like on this show, I have learned so much over the past couple months, like just doing this show.
Fox 5 here to educate you, Kevin.
I literally walk away from this show every day learning things, but that was one of the more mind-blowing things I've heard on this show.
So where I also hear that same sentiment is actually TikTok, where I learn more about like how to clean my home and all kinds of things than I ever learned in school, that I ever learned at home growing up.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those many people who is kind of addicted to the smartphone.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of us are. Millennials, now we got generations behind us the same way. So experts are saying it's because we've become addicted in this age. The average American is checking their phones 400 times a day, which breaks down to about once every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And for teens, the stats are even more concerning. 66% admitting that they feel anxious when they don't have their cell phone on them. Experts suggest practicing putting away your phone out of sight for at least 5 minutes a day, and that'll help you at least disconnect a little bit. But Kevin, could you do this? What's the longest you've gone without your phone?
This is why I like going to the movies. Because I mean, I love going to the movies for many reasons, but I purposely, like last night I saw this new movie with Jake Gyllenhaal called The Covenant, because we're interviewing him for Good Day next week, and I literally put the phone down for 2 hours, and it felt so refreshing, but there's no question in my mind where I was thinking to myself, I need to pick it up. But then you get so immersed in a movie. That's why I think movies are so great, especially movie theaters, because if you're at home, it's easy to check things. So I can go 2-3 hours if I'm in a theater, which is what I love to do. So to me, that's the way I therapeutically do that. What about you?
So I will sometimes like go walk the dog with my husband, forget my phone, and then we'll decide to go to dinner. And I will make the conscious decision to be like, you know what? I'm just going to go without my phone, which maybe our bosses should cover their ears, because it's a very dangerous thing to do in the news business. You never know when news is going to break.
But we got to have boundaries.
But yeah, no. So like I'll be at dinner the entire time with my husband without my phone.
But he has his phone.
Glorious. Yeah, if we have an emergency, like he's got it. But I feel free, I got to tell you.
Oh, and also when you're sleeping. Theoretically, when you're sleeping for 8 hours. Theoretically. But you're always thinking about the alarm. I mean, listen, from a mental health perspective, we are highly addicted. It's really bad for our psychology to be on our phones this much, and this is not groundbreaking material, but if you can try and set boundaries, it's all about disciplines, like going to the gym or eating right. You got to be able to have times of your day where you're checking it, times of your day when you're using it, because it is an important device that we all need for our work lives and our lives now, but we all need to find a better balance. I really do believe that.
Yeah. All right, so we've still got a few minutes here, so let's take you inside the work zone now to give you... actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to break.
Real quick.
Jump the gun.
We'll come back.
We'll see you back after this.